Hello, welcome back. So glad to see you. Last week we talked about upgrading my wardrobe and then looked at this particular top. And I thought that it would be nice to make a bottom to go with it. I have so much of this fabric because I bought a whole roll of it. And so we got a vote to make shorts. And this is the pattern that I am going to use to make the shorts. 1940s inspired little pleated shorts. So then I got to work on these shorts. My first plan was to do a tutorial on how to read a pattern, how to cut out a pattern. And so there's a lot of footage of that. And I even got to sewing and putting these shorts together. And once I tried them on, I realized something. So let's fast forward way ahead and we'll talk about it. I put the shorts on with the shirt. And I was like, you know what? I was like, this will make a cute dress. But I'm not doing that. I put this on and look at the orange dots on the top. They are laying this way. And look at the dots on the shorts. Can you see very clearly? They are going up and down. That's when I gave up. So remember when we talked about laying out your pattern? Your fabric is this way, and you look for the arrow in your pattern to lay it this way. But because this fabric does not stretch, look, no stretch in it. When you lay a pattern on the bias, meaning the fabric goes this way, and you lay the pattern this way, you get a little bit of stretch. See, just a little bit of bounce in it. It also allows it to hug your body a little bit more. If I had cut it straight, this shirt would be very boxy. But because I laid it on the bias, it's kind of clinging just a little bit. I'm not 100% in love with this fabric. I think the orange is just so bright. It's just like commands your attention. I think I would like this fabric like if I just imagine me like thrifting and coming across an amazing dress, something that's somewhat detailed. Spaghetti strap, maybe a V, maybe not cut so low. Somewhat fitted in the bodice and then flared, maybe layers on the bottom. I would like to make that dress eventually. I'm not making that dress today. It's just gonna take a lot of time. So when I put this shirt on again, I was like, it's very comfortable, it's roomy, but I was like, oh, I could make some shorts to sleep in, which would be quick, simple. I think the two will go good together. I'm going to cut the shorts on the bias. And I still have so much fabric that I'm really not going to miss this. And then when spring rolls around next year, maybe I'll be ready to make that dress. But as of right now, no, I'll show you. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to make some shorts, simpler shorts, cut the right way. Let's go. Same exact pattern, only I have folded it in on the sides and the bottom, because I don't need all of that width because I'm not going to use the pleats. I'm cutting each piece individually. Front right, front left, back right, back left. Just so I can make sure that I'm laying it on the bias correctly and all of my dots are going the same direction. Once I get all of the pieces cut out, then I head over to the sewing machine and I am going to start by hemming the pieces before I even sew them together. First, I'm going to do a straight stitch. Then I'm going to go back and fold it on that stitch. It helps to do a straight stitch first. Makes it very easy to turn a very narrow hem. If you want to see a full tutorial on that, I have the link right here in the upper right corner or the upper left corner, or wherever it goes. I'll also put it in the description box. Once I get all of the pieces hemmed, now I'm going to start attaching the front pieces together and the back pieces together because we're doing a French seam on these. So I put the wrong sides together. I am stitching on the outside of the fabric. I do a narrow hem, like as narrow as I can get it. I go over to the ironing board and press this seam flat. Then I'm going to trim really close to the seam without getting like too close and clipping the threads. Once that's done, I'm going to flip them over and I'm going to stitch again, making sure that my seam allowance is enclosed. I don't know if I have a tutorial on this. Probably not. Maybe I'll do one. I've got the back and the front. The front is overlapping the back, so it'll be a split, like a little opening on the side, which is what you want when you're sleeping, just room for movement. So let me show you how I did that. Here's the front, here's the back. I just overlapped it like this. Stick a pin in it. And stick a pin in it. Do both sides and the crotch. Then I can at least step into them and see what they feel like. Little peace of mind. So here we go. It looks like it needs a whole separate waistband, because if I turn this down, it's going to be too low on my waist, and that's going to be uncomfortable. So we're going to make a whole separate waistband and then attach it to this. Alright, so I cut a straight edge, and I'm about to make a casing for this elastic. I have decided I'm going to cut right through this one. Alright. I need to fold this in half, sew it so that this can easily feed through. A little bit of room. If I sew it here, I'm gonna sew it there. Okay, cut that, take the elastic, pin it like so. I'm gonna go in this opening, pushing the pin and pulling the pin. Push, 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 pull. I've got the waistband pinned at the halfway mark. That's my front and my back. And then I got the side seams that are gonna go on the side seam. So I'm gonna take this, put it here, line it up with the center and pin. That's gonna go right there. Gonna pin that. Run this way, find the pin in the center back. We're gonna pin that. There we go. Now over to the machine and we're gonna stitch. Put my needle down right on the stitch. I'm gonna remove the pin. I'm gonna go to my next pin and I'm gonna pull. until the waistband is straight. I'm grabbing somewhere in between. I'm going to sew to my fingers. Again, pull the pin, and I'm going to sew to my fingers. Now we just gotta get this top the right length. I feel like this is a good length for it. Cute. It feels like I want to take a shower and put this on so that y'all can see my cute jammies. It's so cute. So this is it. Super comfortable. I think I would try this again and cut the back wider, cut the front a little more narrow, and try to make those splits fall right here. That would be very nice. That'd be cute. All right, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your patience. And I will see you in next week's video. Bye.